Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm in the long dark and well, it is winter after all, and it's such an immersive game for this time of year. There's been a recent update. They've added the Zone of Contamination, which is tagged on to Transfer Pass. You have to travel quite a way to get there. As you can see, I was in quite a state when I arrived. Zone of Contamination is a large map. It has many interesting features which we're going to have a look at today. One of the things that really is a change is there are chemical poison zones where barrels of toxic waste have been discarded. As you enter into the map, you travel up a railway and you go through a contamination zone in the first instance, and so be very careful and watch the level of contamination poisoning that you have received. As you move up the map, you come to the idle camp. It's really the first place that is safe. This particular area has 3 main cabins. It has a little guard post, a little entrance post at the beginning there. Now this is the safest place on this particular map. It's set up to launch you into the mining buildings which are further up the map, which we'll look at in a minute. And you can see that they have beds, plenty of food, water, vehicles to explore. Some really nice details. Behind the idle camp is Boss's settlement. Again, there's some chemical fallout that you have to navigate. Once you get over the ridge, and there's lots of fallen trees as well, which is a feature of this map, you find the settlement is a ruin. Something has happened here. It's not good. There is a burner underneath the shelter to the left there, but really not much to get your teeth sunk into there. Then we come to the main part of the map. It's the mining area, the indolent hoppers and the concentrator. These are huge buildings, the biggest in the long dark. And getting there can be treacherous. You've got the infected wolves which will attack. You can see them here. You don't want to be bitten by one of those. But once you get beyond that, there aren't any wolves. Well, not many around the actual buildings. I think I encountered one. You can see how huge and sprawling this complex is. There are garage-like complexes. The hoppers themselves are quite open plan. A lot of the doors just open rather than transitioning you to a building, although this mining building here you do transition into. And there are, I don't know, hours of time, hours that you'll need to explore these buildings and truly find everything that's there. One of the things you're looking out for is clothing that will protect you against the contamination, which actually I found none of. You can move further around to the Langston mining floor, which will ultimately lead you to the map, the mines. But this actual feature is impressive. It has a range of tiers that you can move around. And there's a little guard post at the entrance here where the fence has been broken. And then this interesting pathway down to the main bountiful overlook. And you can see they've got some vehicles and features, more contamination down the bottom here. And over the other side is the entrance to the Langston mine. You obviously have to navigate around and figure out how to get there. There's a little burner here and some items to loot. Lots of themed items that are kind of scattered across the map. There's a story here. This is the survival mode. There is a story mode you can do. When you get there, you can go into the mines. You can see I had to go through a bit of chemical poisoning there. And incidentally, the chemical poisoning does wear off. When you're into the Langston mines, obviously you're going to need a torch. It's pretty dark underneath there, but there are lanterns that you can light as you go around. These mines are extensive. They have rooms, they have low ceilings, they have items scattered around. You can spend a long time exploring these. But there are also perils. There are sections where the air is very thin and you can be suffocated. There are things to fall down, but also there are large built-up areas that are full of scaffolding levels and these containers, which are rooms, which you will need a key for some of those. It's a long, extensive place to explore. Now, behind the hoppers, there is this long pipe, which you can follow up to two interesting features at the top of the map. You can see here there's the waterfall as a kind of place marker for the top of the map, and then to the right you come to these buildings. Now we've got a cover with a burner there and a ruined building. Again, this map is often about devastation, the old coal. There's a certain desperation to the story. And then the final place we're going to look at is the helicopter perched on the cliff face up here. You can enter it and loot it. Not a lot there, but an interesting place. Interesting place to mark off. Guys, I hope you found this interesting. Get into the Long Dark. I can't recommend it enough. It is one of the most immersive, interesting games that I've played. So thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you very soon.